Hello and welcome back to another episode of Movie and TV James Games, and this is Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and we're about to get a nice little intro to the story. But if you've seen the movie, then you know what Terminator 2 is all about. In fact, if you've seen either of the first two, then you know what it's all about. But if you haven't seen, then basically here's a brief outline, and you know what, that's a decent looking Sarah Connor anyway. But yes, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, my favourite film of all time. It's the film that just made me love like filmmaking in cinema and stuff like that. Now obviously a lot of people would say, oh, but what about say Citizen Kane or Godfather? It's like, yeah, they're great movies and all, but this was just magnificent. And like, I watched it when I was like 5 years old. And to me, this is still the greatest sequel of all time. Now, a lot of people will say like, oh, but what about Aliens? Or what about Return of the King, Lord of the Rings? What about The Dark Knight? It's like, yes, but this was amazing. But anyway, I'm going to gush and goo a lot more as we play on. I have little to no faith that I'll be able to get far. This is an LJN game. It's not supposed to be brilliant, maybe mediocre, somewhere in the middle, but I'm just going to have some fun, see how far I can get. So without further ado, let's get it on. You know what? That was a pretty cool intro screen. Right, okay, so the initial thing that you have to do here is beat people up. Got lots of people coming at you with pool cues and stuff like that. We got a geezer up top here, so he's going to get knocked the fuck out. But yes, I am very much prepared to gush and goo all over Terminator 2. Not literally splooge, but yes, it's my favourite movie. Forgot to jump over that. But yes, it's my favourite movie of all time. As I said, you know, target program. Use arrows left and right to locate targets. Find leader. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and find this leader dude. But yes, as I said before, it's my favourite movie of all time. It's the film that just made me love filmmaking and cinema and stuff like that, you know. Like the actual possibilities of cinema as well, because like if you have a look at like the special effects of that movie, like fuck me, from even back in 1991, like when the movie was released, it still holds up. I found that the best method for these people is basically, you know, you get it, you have, because they're gonna like storm around you. You know, and when they bunch together, hold on, just get out of the way of any incoming motorbikes. Because when they come together, and they'll like, when they bunch together, like, you'll hit the front one, but not the rest of them. So you'll still take damage from those standing behind who are like punching or kicking away. So I'm just like, right, okay, give them a few smacks around the chops, and then, you know, swiftly move out of the way. Excuse me. So, see, we've got two coming. I knocked down him. Got two more, so screw it. Boom, boom. And then they swarm. Boom, boom. Get a couple. Try not... You know, and it's just an infinite slew. I mean, if there's like a director's cut of this happening in Terminator 2, then I'd like to see it. I mean, from what I understand as well, this game does... Yep, there we go. This game does really well in, like, following the plot and making it as good as possible. You know, it's like, damn, see, the geezer with the pool cue is just smacking me up. Purely because he was standing behind the dude who was in front of him, which I think is very, very cheap. So I'm going to knock out this middle one because I want to. But yeah, like... It's the special effects of the movie still holds up. I mean, like 1991, and keep in mind it was The only reason why James Cameron had come to the conclusion that the world was officially ready for a Terminator 2 sequel was because of the special effects in The Abyss, the movie he made before Terminator 2, which was released in 1989. Like, if you have a look at the special effects in that, it's very similar. Right, they're going to bunch up. See, I'm about to die. These guys just punched out a Terminator. It's stupid. Right, we got 3 lives. You know, you're the Terminator. You're Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're supposed to be able to, like, beat their ass. You know, the only thing that can stop you is being crushed by a huge metal press. Just go away, you annoying sons of bitches. Right, so we're going in the bar. But yeah, The Abyss was the movie that basically gave James Cameron the belief that the world was ready for Terminator 2. So he went ahead, got the team back together, got Schwarzenegger. He was all in for it. He'd been saying that he wanted to do a second movie for so long, you know, and then Linda Hamilton, and then they found little Edward Furlong. I was going to say Edward Norton for some reason. Take your time. Right, here come the dickheads. Jump over. It's not even like you can try and do a quick left, right, left, right, left, right, turn and punch kind of deal. Oh, go away. You know, you just got to run back and forth, you know, punching these dudes out, etc., etc. Right. So in a minute, we should actually be finding Big Boss McGee. So 1, 2, 1, 2. This dude is can't bloody get near him. Right. Ooh. It's like you can get a few. Oh shit. Got a bit overzealous there. Gotta go back. As if with your little shit thing. Fuck me, he just kicked me in the balls and just exploded my circuits. Like, damn. Alright, got 2 lives left, I think. Right. Gotta get super close to the dude. Punch him. Avoid his punches and kicks. Hopefully he'll go down. This guy takes 1,000,000 hits. It's not even funny. Like, dude. I mean, I'm not sure Oh, is he dead? Way! Cool. So, even though we were fully clothed anyway, we've got the boots, the clothes, the motorcycle, and we've got the shotgun. That was a cool weapon. Right, so we're being told that the T-1000 has been identified and he is in pursuit of John. So, what's next? Oh wait, isn't it supposed to be this motorbike? Oh yeah, it is. Oh shit. Ugh. Wow. Okay, that did not go too well. This is going to be really short. So you crash into that, it's like, dead. I mean, I was shooting at it. Oh, this is going to be over quick. To be fair, like, it's not the end of the world. At least I can say I got to... Game over. I mean, I'm shooting at it, you know? It's not even like you can actually get a continue screen or anything like that. Just quickly... Nope, just take you straight back to the beginning. So there's no continue screen, 4 lives, that's it. So, yeah. Score, yeah, back to the beginning. Back to the beginning of the game. So, I'm going to pause it and do my talkie. Whoa, that was weird. Oh my god, and it's still doing it. I thought that was just like a one-off deal. No. But yeah, to me, it's my favourite movie. It's the best sequel. Still holds up today. I wanted to talk more about it, but I wanted to do that whilst I'm playing, so now I'm gonna have to rush through it. Well, so a few fun facts about it. So first of all, it actually won a special award from a science board. I forget which one it was, but it was a very, very prestigious, if you can call it that, award. Basically, it won an award for being the most accurate depiction of what would happen to people, the environment, etc., if a nuclear blast was to go off. There are several deleted scenes within the movie. Like, if you watch the theatrical version, there is still the director's cut version, which has about 15 extra minutes, but there was still one scene that was left out of the movie altogether, and it's the scene where the T-1000, it's after he's killed John's parents, foster parents. Your foster parents are dead. Don't know why I did that. Yeah, when he's killed the foster parents, and he's in John's room, and he's using his fingers and gliding it across the wall, right? And he's basically trying to feel like something, he's using it as like a detection kind of thing, and he finds something, and he finds this box, and it's actually a box containing like pictures and letters from Sarah, because Sarah's in Pescadero, the state mental hospital. And so then he decides, I'm going to lure the T-1000 into then, like, I'll lure John to me by going to Pescadero, kill Sarah, and then take her place. Because obviously he can, form her shape, design, face, etc. So that's a nice little tidbit. I think it was like the first movie to be nominated for Academy, not just nominated, but win Academy Awards when the original movie was not nominated at all. It ended up winning 4 Academy Awards, they were all technical awards, and was nominated for 6 in total. At the time, it was one of the highest grossing movies of all time, still the highest grossing Terminator movie, at over $500 million worldwide. Just trying to think, any other little tidbits. It's not necessarily to do with Terminator 2, but this is also a fun little fact that relates to Terminator 2. When Schwarzenegger signed on to Terminator 3, there were questions as to whether or not he would actually be able to pull off the same physique. Because by that time he was very much entrenched in doing his politics and stuff like that, and he had, like, basically, pictures have been taken of him, like, whilst he's been on holiday or on the beach, and he had a bit of a gut, and everybody was calling him the Terminator, and blah, 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 mocking him for his physique, shape, etc. So, Schwarzenegger went ahead and got into the exact physical shape and dimensions of what he was in for Terminator 2. So, I always think that's a fun little fact. Sarah Connor, Linda Hamilton, she did all of the weapons training. And yeah, there's a few more fun little facts that I can bosh off about Terminator 2, but I can't really remember. I'm sorry that the game, the gameplay, did not last as long as I hoped. I was hoping to actually get past that shitty little driving stage, but apparently not. So yeah, that brings us prematurely to the end of this episode of Movie and TV James Games. So, I'm sorry, really. Don't know what else to say. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. I hope you've enjoyed the fun little facts as well. And me going, gush, gush, this is the greatest movie, gush, gush, this is great. Because it is. It's Terminator 2. The game sucks. It's mediocre at best. The game sucks. The movie is amazing. End of story. But yeah, if you liked the video, give it a like, share the video as well, because more shares, more views, more now I get to do this for you. Subscribe to World Minus One Entertainment. First time on the channel, check out all of the other content. You never know, there might be something that you like. And something where I get to play for longer than less than 10 minutes. Yeah. If you do subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified about any and all content that goes live onto the channel. Also, drop me a comment, what are your feelings about Terminator 2? Do you still think that it holds up? Do you still consider it great? Do you think that the sequels should not have been made? Personally, I think they shouldn't have, because it's a perfect 1-2 combo. It really is. And, James Cameron always wanted a sense of finality with Terminator 2. The original ending was actually a future Sarah speaking into like a dictaphone or something like that. And she's explaining the events of what happened in the movie into this dictaphone, actually the events of her life. It's kind of like her memoirs. And the nuclear holocaust hasn't occurred, the machines have not taken over. You know, it's a happy ending. John had become like a US senator or something like that. And, you know, Kyle Reese never had to join the Resistance because the Resistance doesn't exist. And in fact, she sees Kyle amongst the people and everything like that. It's really sweet, you know. But yeah, Cameron wanted a sense of finality with it. Personally, I think the sequels should not exist. But I understand, yes, money talks and everything like that. It's like T3, it's watchable if you don't associate it with Terminator. That's the thing. Terminator 4 was ruined because, well, I mean, they gave away the plot twist in the fucking trailer. Well done, McG. And also Christian Bale's, you know, amazing outburst. You know, I love you, Bale, but chill a bit, yeah? Genesis was just bad. That was just a bad movie. I did not like Genesis one bit. I'm a huge fan of Terminator 1 and 2. The best bit of Terminator Genesis was the entire recreation of the 1984 sequences. That was the best bit. Then after that, it's all downhill. Then Dark Fate. I see what they're doing, but it's unnecessary. Just let the Terminator be Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. That's all it needs to be. It's the perfect 1-2 combo story. End of. Anyway, so drop us a comment below. Let me know what you think, etc., etc. And I think I've spent more time talking now than I did actually playing the game. I do apologise. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Movie and TV James Games. And I will see you next time for some more light camera action video games. Take it easy, everyone.